Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Kel's house. How's everybody doing? I'm so glad that you stopped back by. Today, actually tonight, this is Friday evening. I apologize, it's gotten late on me. I had to do a lot of stuff this afternoon, but we're finally in we call this the study, but really it's more like the man cave. This is Chief's room. And this is also it's our camouflage / Georgia room. So tonight I'm getting ready to decorate our Georgia tree in honor of the first game tomorrow. So I thought I would just bring you guys along and let you see a little bit of the process and kind of how my mind works as far as what I like to put where. Now the first thing, you can see all of the shelving back here. There's another on that side of the room that's the exact same. And you see we have tons of just little Georgia memorabilia and all sorts of things over there. You can also see my pledge. I apologize. But anyway, this is where the tree is going to go. Now this is a 6-foot flock tree. I actually got this from Walmart. And I think it was like $20. So this is my first experience with a flock tree. And I can go ahead and tell you right now, I don't know how I feel about it because it has made a huge mess. So, but anyway, I don't know if you can tell, but we have pretty tall ceilings in our house. So what I'm going to do, this, like I said, it's a 6-foot tree. So I'm going to decorate it here on the floor, and then I'm going to sit it on this box in the corner. And it's so pretty whenever I get it finished. This is where I put it every year. So first thing, when you get ready to fix a tree or to start, with any kind of decorations, you want to think about the backdrop. You want to think about what everything is going to look like around that piece, whether it's a tree or a portrait to hang on the wall, anything, whatever it is that you're doing, you always want to think about the whole big picture. So the first thing that I'm starting off with is this beautiful, it's a burlap Georgia. I hope you can see it. I'll take it down. Now you see this is actually the state of Georgia with a G on it. So this is literally Georgia. And I'm just going to hang this right here on the wall. So this is going to be kind of behind and to the side of the tree. So that's the first step. Second step, obviously I've fluffed the tree and I've strung the lights. Now on the tree I actually have red and white lights. I think there's 2 strands of red and 1 strand of white light. So that's the first thing. Now keep in mind, Georgia colors are red and black. So we are actually going to do our best to make it Georgia approved as well as a fall approved tree. And that's not very easy because if you know anything about Georgia, you know we don't want anything orange close to us ever. So we're going to do the best we can. But anyway, I've got it fluffed. I've got the lights on here. So the next thing I'm going to do is start with some ribbon just to kind of froof it up a little bit. Now, again, this is Chief's room. Chief is my husband. And he's being gracious to let me decorate in here, but we don't want to make it too girly, so I am going to keep it pretty simple on this tree. So I've got a couple different types of ribbon. I'm not sure what ribbon I'm going to even use yet, but I've got a couple different ones. I've got the buffalo plaid, of course, this works for everything. Then I've got the black and white striped ribbon. And then I got some red and white gingham because if you know me, I don't really like anything plain. So everything I use to decorate with is either going to be plaid, polka dots, stripes, or all 3. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start running some of this ribbon through the tree, and I'll be right back. And this is where we would stop it. So I can cut some ribbon. But it's fine. I hope I can figure out how. All right, so we're back, and you see I've started the ribbon, and y'all, I'm so excited. I found my polka dot ribbon from last year. I thought I had thrown it all away, so I was kind of bummed whenever I went to go buy ribbon this time, and they didn't have this. So I was so excited. Look how cute the red and black polka dots with the black and white stripes. It's adorable. So I'm going to finish this up. Oh, what I was going to show you is, y'all have to excuse me. I get really excited when I start decorating. So I'm probably going to ramble and hop around to all kinds of different subjects. But basically what I wanted to explain to you, for those of you who may not know how to add ribbon to a tree, it's really not hard at all. You start with the piece up at the top. just like this one right here. This is where I started. And all you do is just take the two ribbons together, you bunch them up, and you just wrap the limb of the tree around the ribbon. And then you start, and you just start tying it into different branches as you go down. And you can take it in any direction. You see how it kind of goes down a little bit, but I've got it going that way, and then it comes back this way. This one's going to do the same. It's kind of started here. I've gone this way, but I'm going to cut back over here with it. This just gives some dimension to your tree. It just adds a little bit of more life besides just some lights and ornaments. So I'm going to continue with this, and then when I get this all finished, then I'll come back and show you what else is going to go on this tree. Y'all stay tuned.
So pause it.
Just stop it. Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, so I got through putting some ribbon in. I'm probably not done. I may have to add a little bit more ribbon, but since this tree is going in the corner, I didn't really do a whole lot on the back. So that does save a little bit of work and a little bit of time. But now we're gonna work on the top. And like I said, I have to kind of add some fall in. So this is a safe thing to put up. Like I said, we're gonna try to minimize the orange because that's just not right on the Georgia tree. But I found this football that says fall is for football. So I'm gonna put this up here on the top and just kind of hang it down the front. And kind of nestle it around in the branches a little bit and let the tree kind of hold it up. Alright, so that looks cute. And then to add the topper, it's just going to be really simple, but it makes a pretty display. I've got these, I don't know if you call these berries or whatever these are, but I've got two of these. I'm just going to set it right down in the back of the tree so it kind of comes out around that football. And then of course you can spread it out however you want to, you know, make it as wide and as big as you want. And then I'll put another one over on this side. Please excuse this sweaty mess. Just don't even look at me, but look at how pretty the tree turned out. I went ahead and put it up on the box. I got the tree topper. That took a minute. That's why you see me looking like I do. I finished all of the ribbon. Well, I didn't add any more ribbon to the tree, but I added my ornaments. I have a ton more ornaments for this tree, but a lot of them are like more Christmas oriented. I've got some snowflakes with G's on them. I have some candy canes, things like that. So I'll add those later on. Not so much right now. I do have a couple other little ornaments that I will put on here. But for now, we're just going to leave it like this tonight because I'm satisfied. And so give me just a second. I'll take you down and let you look at everything up close because I don't even think you can see the top of it now. But this is the 2020 Georgia tree. So I hope you enjoy looking at it. Okay, y'all, here I'm back. I'm just going to let you see a close-up of the tree. How ironic, if you hear that noise in the background, that's actually a train whistle because there is literally a football game going on across the road from us. We live across the street from the football field here in our town where we live. So obviously somebody just scored a touchdown. So anyway, you can see at the bottom, I just had to do something to kind of cover up the bottom of this tree. So I took some of those Starburst ribbons that I had from a couple years ago and just tied around the bottom of it. I have a sign. This is actually a hanging sign that says Welcome Bulldogs fans. But I just laid it up there just to cover, you know, take up some more space. And then look at this little awesome find for this year. How cute is that? It's a pumpkin helmet that says 'Tis the Season. How awesome is that? All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you being here. Keep watching. I don't know if I'm going to make a separate video or if I'll just continue with this one. But I'm actually going to fix the mantle. Now, that's going to be a real challenge because I have to add just enough Georgia and just enough fall. So anyway, until then, all God's people said, go dogs. Hey y'all, we're back. Just thought I would show you how the mantle turned out. I was gonna do this on film, but it started to really work my nerves. So I thought it best if I just go ahead and finish it and then just show y'all the process or show y'all the completed picture. But I think it turned out cute. I'm excited. I can't show you this whole room because it is destroyed. I've got stuff everywhere where I've been decorating, and then of course my husband's got all his hunting stuff everywhere and stuff. So, but here's a picture of how the mantle turned out, and you can see I just used some of the same ribbon here that I used on the tree. What this is just a boxwood garland. It's just one of those regular garlands that you can get at Hobby Lobby anytime. And I just took and tied some of the ribbon in that I used on the tree. And then I just went around the house and found some stuff that I had. I've got these mason jars. My aunt actually gave me those for Christmas as part of a big basket last year. She gave me a ton of like serving pieces and stuff like that, and things to use for when we entertain for the ball games. So anyway, and then of course there's my favorite pumpkin ever, Grateful for Game Day. And then there's the end of the, oh, and I also took this leaf garland. It was just a piece of garland that I got from Dollar General, and I just cut it and put it up here. And I'm going to show you this because you probably are wondering, what is this thing above the fireplace? Why are you seeing that? Isn't he pretty? He gets to wear a Santa hat for Christmas every year. So we'll show you him when it's time to get everything ready. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you again next time. Bye, y'all.